Howard, the black Harvard, if you will. But Howard University in itself definitely has a level of prestige to it, above all the other HBCUs out there. And for us to not have, one of the best homecomings, it doesn't even sound right, if you will. So, I guess, do you want to elaborate on that?
I think just basically realizing the legacy that Howard's homecoming has, and that we really can't let people down. And when you really associate African American or HBCU homecomings, everyone compares it to is Howard's homecoming. So I think every day when we work on homecoming, we just keep that in mind, and we know that we can't let people down, because like Howard's homecoming is so renowned. They say it in so many songs. So many celebrities come just to have that Howard experience, and it's not just the homecoming, but just so many people come here always, and you always hear celebrities saying, "Oh, if I would have went to college, I would have came to Howard." So just knowing that, you have to live up to a certain legacy.
The past years, we've had Fabulous, P. Diddy, all types of artists come up throughout the years. Last year we had Rick Ross, and all that takes money. So from a sponsorship standpoint, it's reaching out to those sponsors, and it does have a toll on us. But like I said, that's just what we're here for. We're here all summer. I'm gaining sponsorships and different things of that sort. So from a sponsorship perspective, it does have a great deal of pressure on us. But like I said, we make it happen every year, and we're looking forward for another great homecoming.
I can speak definitely with the administrative aspect. As being the chair, I have to connect with a lot of the university officials, and kind of to the same element that Jimmy was talking about. Howard's homecoming was taken out of the student fees for the budget. So what you will see this year, which is kind of different from maybe the last 5 to 7 homecomings before it, are that we had to raise the money by ourselves. Like, we had no money from the student fees and budget. So it's gonna be different, and everyone gets the same things that they always got. But now it gives us pride to know that we raised the money and it wasn't just given to us, and so it makes it a little bit more personal for us. But some of the challenges definitely are, you have to really learn that homecoming is a business. So you're dealing with budget cuts, and you have to deal with different personalities of employees and staff members and things of that sort. And a lot of times you can see our trials on our reality show, Grind of Prestige, and so you'll see, like, just us, what we go through, the productivity, but you'll see the arguments and the bad. All 3 of us were on Homecoming Steering Committee last year, so this year we have the chance of actually being on the E-Board. I'm the chair, Reese is the vice chair, and Jimmy is the treasurer. And for me, I definitely, it's a new experience. It's a different experience actually being one of the main organizers of homecoming, and really giving direction and having so much power in my hands to create this homecoming. But also there's a big burden on me to really live up to all of the homecomings that have preceded me. Like you said, 87 years, so 86 homecomings have been spectacular before mine. So just continuing to meet up with that legacy is really challenging.
Like she said, this has definitely been a privilege. To plan one of the largest and most prominent homecomings on the Eastern Seaboard. Like she said, this is our 2nd year. Of course, it's been a trial and error, so definitely with the experience that we have in the E-Board right here, definitely are making this year one of the best homecomings ever.
In addition to that entire week, I don't think people understand how much sleep we lose, how much hoops we jump through, just to make
turmoil,
how much everything goes on behind the scenes to make this entire week flow. Like, to everybody, you'll see an event, and this event will be great, and it will look amazing. But behind the scenes, you have no idea what's going on. You have no idea that every last person on this staff, how much work they have put into it, who's been yelled at, who's pulling out here, who's going crazy to make this entire week happen.
And just like Jimmy and I have been working on homecoming since January 15th. Whereas, some of our staff members have been working since March, and Arise has been working since February. So with that being said, this has been our whole lives almost for a whole year. So if there's one thing that people should take away, is that we're invested in this, and of course we're going to take it personal on anything that someone says, because we've worked so hard, and a lot of people don't know the backstory to why certain things are a certain way.
My freshman year here, I volunteered for Rhythm, 2009 homecoming under Tyler Pride, and the people on staff kind of took me in and kind of mentored me to show me what it kind of took to be able to be on staff. And so that same year, that spring, I applied to be on staff, and I was appointed to office manager and transportation coordinator. And my job was kind of okay, going through the summer, and then the week of homecoming, I don't know what happened. Everything was topsy-turvy, turned upside down, but it taught me that this is what it is. It taught me that you either have to go hard or go home. And that drive and that push made me want to apply to be on staff again the following year. And when you see how hard people work, and you see how much effort and energy they put into something, it really is a testament not only to their work ethic, but their character as a person, that that they won't give up. And so even with being with Shanice and Jimmy, those were definitely qualities in all of us that we felt and saw in each other that said, you know what, these are the people, this is the team that I want to have for the next year, so this is what we're going to do.
This year, originally, I applied for International Yard Fest because one of my mentors, Kai Lawson, who was also on homecoming for 2 years, was the International Yard Fest coordinator. So I really wanted to kind of like follow in her footsteps, and I got to my meeting, and I got the call back, and they told me that they actually wanted me to do the celebrity basketball game. So, of course, I was disappointed because it wasn't what I wanted to do, but I knew that there might be a bigger reason why I was asked to do the celebrity basketball game. And definitely I had a lot of triumphs as I raised a good amount of money last year, but then, of course, there were some downfalls, and it really allowed me to understand what all of homecoming, but all of the real world, too. Like, almost my whole celebrity lineup pulled out the week before just due to different stuff, couldn't come, filming took longer than expected, more money at a different venue, things, all sort of things, and they were really just breaking their contracts. And I mean, I could have definitely just said I didn't want to do homecoming again, but instead I wanted to really take a more active role in being on homecoming, and so then that's what led me to apply for chair.
Shanice, and I am the chair of Howard University Homecoming.
What's going on? I'm Jimmy Drummond, and I'm the 2011 treasurer for the Howard University Homecoming Steering Committee.
Hi, my name is Risa Henderson, and I am the vice chair of the 2011 Homecoming. And don't forget to check us out at www.bisonhomecoming.com. And we're with CLEMagazine.com.